When it comes to your career and advancing it, it's important to market yourself as effectively as possible, be it by the way you dress, your resume, your elevator speech, or your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn will be the focus of my video today. Let's look at a few tweaks you can make to your profile to help you get more of the attention you want. Years ago, when I first started using LinkedIn, I resisted the notion of having a photo on my profile. I thought it might cause prospective employers or those I connected with at LinkedIn to be shallow or judgmental based on a photo, and that omitting a picture would put more focus on my content than my face. But as a former supervisor of mine at a record company used to say about album covers, people like to see people. Since then, my attitude has changed, and I have to say I agree with that supervisor. Having a photo allows someone to get an extra sense of you as a person and professional beyond the written content that follows. They can start connecting by being able to, quote, look you in the eye. And also, a photo helps jog people's memory, putting name to face. Now, let's talk about your photo. Resist the tendency to go for an I look good in this one pic that's too casual, too dark, or has overlapping bits of other people when it's cropped. Use a clear, professional-looking, conservative photo on your profile. I'd recommend that your attire in it be at least business casual, if not formal interview attire. If need be, get out and take a new color picture. Dress like you would for an interview, or at least business casual. Get outside in good light, and using at least a 5 megapixel setting, have a friend take 10 or 20 shots of you. Shoot in an area with a plain background and indirect sunlight so that you're not overly lit or squinting. Be sure to smile. Afterwards, with your friend's input, choose the best one, something that showcases you as qualified and well put together. Crop it to a portrait orientation, upper chest to above your head, and upload your stellar new pic to your profile. Just like with resumes, recruiters will search LinkedIn profiles based on keywords. So your profile and resume should contain keywords that have to do with the jobs you're hoping to land. You can look at job descriptions at sites like Indeed or CareerBuilder to get ideas for the top keywords used to describe the positions you're seeking and work them into your resume. You can see the link on this slide for more information about choosing keywords. Then, using your updated resume, populate its contents into the positions under Experience in your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn provides limited space in the summary section, which is toward the top of your profile page, so utilize this area as best you can. The summary is the first section a potential employer will see and can also be a great spot to reiterate keywords. It can help show others the you want them to know, regardless of your work history. I recommend this content for the summary section. Of course, section 6 is only for those seeking a new job. Including volunteer work on your LinkedIn profile is always a plus. LinkedIn now has a volunteering experience section in which volunteer work can be entered. When you're on your profile, the access link appears toward the top. However, LinkedIn says that your colleagues cannot attach recommendations for you to the volunteer work you enter here. And if you're thinking about deleting the volunteer work you already have set up like a job and recreating it in this volunteer experience section, know that you cannot move any recommendations you have along with the corresponding volunteer positions. So until these issues are remedied, I recommend entering your volunteer positions as jobs so that recommendations can be written. Make sure to be detailed on what you did in each position. Not only can viewers see how you've been able to apply certain skill sets in those volunteer positions, but supervisors or fellow volunteers can write recommendations for you that will connect with the respective volunteer position. If you like, you can repeat your volunteer positions under the organization section, but very briefly. In your education section, choose the hyphen for the dates attended section for each of your degrees, and don't enter the years. Ideally, include no more than your last 10 years of job history in order to avoid any potential age discrimination. But it's a good idea to list as many of your past positions as you feel you need to show. At this point, I also wanted to mention that you should customize your public profile URL. See the link on this slide for a how-to. This will make it shorter, better looking, and easier for you and others to remember and use. As you have more achievements at your current position, update your LinkedIn profile information, and especially when you change jobs. A few months after I start a new job, I'll enter that job along with a few key duties and I'll add accomplishments to it over time. Keep your backlinks current. This is a LinkedIn pet peeve of mine. Backlinks appear under your total number of connections when the contact information link is clicked. These are links to things like your contact information, website, blog, or portfolio. They are visible to LinkedIn members, but the fields shown depend on how connected you are to the viewer. For instance, if you're first, second, or third level connected. Anytime one of these links changes, be sure to update it on your LinkedIn profile. Google will index backlinks, helping your profile turn up in web searches on your name. People who want to know more about you will be frustrated if they get a page not found notice when clicking a backlink. For more help with your job search, check out the in-depth information in my book, Here Today, Hired Tomorrow, which includes a thorough action plan, downloadable forms and templates, how to network your way into almost any company, and much more. It's helped getting the job you want faster. The book is available in paperback or as an ebook. Last, I'd encourage you to subscribe to my e-newsletter. Once a month, you'll get an email about the latest blog post with helpful information on not only job searching, but other positive life tips like successful public speaking, getting organized, and money and budgeting. Thank you for watching. That concludes my tips on optimizing your LinkedIn profile to further your career. If you're job searching, keep up the good work and best wishes on landing that next right job for you.